Hello my ducks, it's Simon here. Hope everybody's having a great week so far. It's been a long day. It's been one of those days, so I've just made myself some buttermint tea from Bird and Blend. Really loving these teas, and we're going to have a look in a little bit more detail at the Change Tarot by Jessica Dorr and illustrated by Zavera Lopez. I think it's Zavera Lopez. I did show this on Saturday on the spotlights, and I did promise to do a more detailed walkthrough. So this deck is a redrawing, recoloured version of the RWS. In a similar way that perhaps the Universal, the Mary Hanson Roberts version is, where it's completely redrawn. I do apologise. I had a call come in that just cut me off, and I had to take it because it was quite an urgent call. Anyway, Change Tarot, which we looked at on Saturday during the spotlight video. So I'm really interested in exploring the book in particular. Obviously there'll be a walkthrough of the cards, because this deck purports to be a deck for psychological and spiritual exploration. And with it being a kind of straight up RWS clone, and then, you start to think, well, what's the psychological angle? So it has to be obviously within the book. On the back of the box, it says this captivating and transformative 78 card tarot deck seamlessly intertwines the realms of psychology and spirituality, designed to offer a truly unique and profound approach to tarot reading. This deck serves as a powerful tool for healing, self-empowerment, and spiritual awakening. The Change Tarot explores new ways of looking at the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith imagery, guided by psychology, behavioural science, spirituality, and old stories. This allows for a holistic understanding of the human experience, encourages readers to explore the intricacies of their inner worlds and uncover hidden truths. So it's by Hay House as the publisher. So it's in their usual two-part sturdy box. This is the book. It's not the, I mean, it's quite a thick book. It's about 100 pages, I think. 115 pages with the spreads at the back. There's no images in there, so that means, we obviously get more text because the pages haven't been taken up by, images. It's completely full of text. So I'm just going to read one section. So I've just landed on the Queen of Wands. Great card to land on. If you've ever been tasked with building or keeping a fire going, you know that to build and maintain a steady burn requires knowledge, dedication, and the right materials. That reminds me of Sandra and I's visit to Glastonbury last year. I was in a cottage and I got tasked with starting a fire, and I've not started a fire for 30 years, but quite correct. Their old stories are full of scenes where the hero receives a charm that yields a magical shortcut or a direct line from nowhere to somewhere. It seems true that there's something precious to be found in taking the slow way if you have the patience and fortitude. You may begin with a spark so small you have to cup your hand around it to keep it lit, and arrive eventually to the Queen of Wands' throne, a place where the fire in your life that inspires you, tells you you're alive, even reminds you what you're uniquely here to do, burns steady. Okay, I mean, I'm not quite sure what the psychological what does it say? The psychology maybe there's more in the beginning, because it's very much story based, as it said. The hermit is often interpreted as relating to the peace and prudence that is available in the space between extremes. In dialectical behaviour therapy, this might... Okay, so it's talking about therapy techniques and things here. So, just quickly skimming through. Yeah, okay. Commitment therapy. All right, so it's certainly worth a read in terms of wanting to get that extra insight into a deck of cards that we know and love so well. Nice yellow. I like the kind of lilac on the insides. The cards are chunky. These are the backs. So against a standard RWS, I think they're pretty much the same size. Yeah, they're a little bit taller, but like I say, it's just a millimetre or two. So they're a nice size. They've got that nice cardstock. It's got like a silky matte finish. Yeah, I like it. They're borderless, and they've got these nice pastel colours. Very subtle yellows, pinks and purples. There's a green there. Oh, did I shuffle this? I did, because I pulled the Knight of Cups for the card of the week. I need to put it in order, so I'll be back. Okay, so I've put the cards into order. So as you can see here, in fact, I'll show you against, just in case you are, you know, new to the tarot and watching this. Lots of people are. I'll just show you as a kind of a comparison, not for every card, just for here, to show how similar the full card is here. So as you can see, it's a redrawing. We've got the yellow sky, we've got a very similar tunic, the knapsack tied to a staff here, holding the white rose, the sun in the sky, the dog. So it gives you an idea of how the deck is set up, you know, in terms of replicating the RWS, but it's just been redrawn and recolored. And there we have our magician. So in terms of anything extra added to bring in the what it says on the back around psychology and spirituality, there's nothing added in terms of symbols or keywords or anything like that. So it's the book really that would provide that extra layer. And I'm just going to go through the cards because we know what the RWS looks like. I love this Hierophant. The Lovers. The colour palette is really quite pleasing as well. I like the feel of the cards, but I really like the colour tones. Look at this Hermit, and it's nice to actually see facial features. The Wheel of Fortune. The Hangman is really nice with this lilac colour background. And quite a few people don't like the artwork of the RWS, maybe, and particularly I think some of the colours can be quite gaudy, like the yellows and blues. So this is quite subtle, as I said. Love the World card. I think that's really beautiful. It's got like a silver lilac effect. It's really nice. We go into our minors. Interesting, we've even got the line here, because a lot of people talk about, because Pamela Coleman-Smith was in the theatre, that these were actually like stage set designs. And not in every card, but in a lot of the cards. That's the first time I've noticed it in this version. This colour green is really nice. Like an olive green for the sky. How much cloth compared to the horse. Oh, I've got that the wrong way around, and a random 9 of cups in there in my one suit. Obviously wasn't paying attention. my courts go up. Okay, hopefully we're back on track now. Yeah, I like the contrast of the green against this. It's almost like a pinky coloured background. I always find it fascinating to see how other artists interpret Pixie's artwork. I commented on this card, the Knight of Swords. Look at that, it's really leaping. You really get a sense of that, you know, that fast kind of charge. It's got his sword, almost like he's jousting. And then our final suit is the Pentacles. Bunny is really clear in this image. Okay, so that's the deck. I don't think it adds anything. I mean, a book like this could be written as a separate book to work with the RWS, because like I said, there's no additional symbology or keywords here to add in the extra level for psychology. That said, I like this. I like the feel of the deck. I like the images and the colours that are used. And as an RWS collector, I'm pleased to have it in my collection. And there might be people out there who perhaps prefers this version. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the Change Tarot. And thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time, go in peace. Namaste and blessed be.